Huh. Oh, look who it is. I haven't seen this face since high school. I mean, you ran away from your hometown, didn't you?
Are you guys seriously clueless about Keiichi's current job?
Huh? Keiichi's current job? I'm Keiichi Sato and I'm 28 years old. I usually work at a company in Tokyo. But recently I got asked to go to a class reunion back home for the first time in ages. Man, reminiscing about my hometown really hits me in the feels. Work has been keeping me away for so long. I went back to where I grew up, reminiscing about my middle school days. Yo, it's been way too long. Stop playing, I ran into you last week at the train station, dude. Oh, we bumped into each other last week? I must have had a brain freeze. I guess everyone has been meeting up more often than I thought, huh? Am I the only one who got out of our hometown? Huh. Oh, look who it is. I haven't seen this face since high school. Dude, true that. I mean, you ran away from your hometown, didn't you? These guys are Kenji and Takuya. They were my classmates, and back in middle school, they were like the cool kids who ruled the school. The girls were all over them, but me and a few guys just weren't feeling it. Well, I didn't think you'd show up to the class reunion this year. Anyway, that's enough about me. Have you seen Hayami around? Hayami? Oh yeah, I heard she's running late. Wait, are you going to finally confess your feelings to her today? In front of everyone? Why do you always have to say stuff like that? I was going to be all quiet with Kenji and Takuya until Hayami showed up. Nagisa Hayama was definitely one of the cutest girls in our grade, maybe even the top 2. That's why everyone was talking about her at the class reunion. You know what? This is actually Hayami's first time showing up to our class reunion. Wait, for real? I had no idea. Yeah, seems like work is keeping her preoccupied. Even if she showed up at the reunion, she probably wouldn't even bother talking to you, Keiichi. Yeah, exactly. Hayami just wants to hang out and have some drinks with us. Oh, no, that's Hayami's choice to make, not yours. What the? You really believe you have a shot with her? No way, man. There are dudes out there who have no idea what they're talking about, just like you. I never even mentioned that Hayami wanted to grab a drink with me. They totally misunderstood everything. Who do they think they are? Kenji and Takuya were just trash-talking me. And then?
Hey, what's with all the talk about Keiichi?
Huh? Hayami? Hayami!
Hey, Hayami. It's been too long. You look super mature and gorgeous. OMG, you're getting more beautiful, am I right? What? No way. That's not true. Girl, it's been a minute since we caught up, but you're still as humble as ever. Hayami, you're the best and always will be. Aw, don't be silly. I'm not always the best. Anyways, why were y'all chatting about Keiichi?
Huh? Oh, so he's been in Tokyo for a while now and hasn't come back. So I was like, maybe he ditched the hometown for good. Nah, it's not a maybe. He legit ditched the hometown. I mean, he's basically fading from everyone's memories. When we were in school, he was basically invisible. If we hadn't talked to him, he would have felt like he didn't belong here and left. Am I right? No way. I wouldn't have gone back home. I took the bullet train all the way here, you know.
Sato's totally right. He traveled a long distance just to be here.
Seriously, Sato? Acting like the victim and making excuses about being busy? Pfft, if you're swamped, we're even more swamped, obviously. Or what? You think you have better work experience than us or something? I could tell Hayami wasn't happy. because I was constantly being told off by those two while she was there.
Are you guys seriously clueless about Keiichi's current job?
Huh? Keiichi's current job?
Just so you know, Sato is in charge of Days Salisbury Steaks.
Are you serious? Days Salisbury Steaks? Hold up, are you talking about that well-known Salisbury steak joint? I manage a popular restaurant chain called Days Salisbury Steaks that serves delicious Salisbury steaks and has location all across the country. We've got a few locations in my hometown, and I'm pretty sure most of my classmates have grabbed a bite there at least once. Wait, Sato, you're the big boss of that restaurant business?
Shut up. You're the CEO of that major restaurant empire?
Huh? Yeah. Whoa, everyone's freaking out that I'm running Days Salisbury Steak. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Even my employees always tell me I don't have any presence or style.
Hey, Sato, how about having a drink with me? Hey, that's not fair. I was going to sit next to him. You can't just take my spot like that.
Whoa, wait, what's going on?
Hey, it's fine if I sit next to you, right? You looked a bit lonely by yourself earlier. Do you enjoy drinking, Sato? Let me fix you a drink. You're making Sato uncomfortable, girls. Just give him some space, okay?
Hayami.
So that's your plan to get Sato, huh, Hayami? Wait, what? I'm nothing like that.
Hayami, why are you so worked up? As everyone started paying more attention to Hayami and me, there were two guys who weren't feeling it. Sato, he's having too much fun with Hayami. I'm so gonna get him back for this. After that, we checked out another restaurant for round 2 because Kenji recommended it. The Italian restaurant we went to was small, but we lucked out because there were no other customers and plenty of seats for us, and we were all digging into the pizzas, pastas, and other mouth-watering dishes that were being served to us. Hey guys, I'll take care of the bill, so order whatever you feel like. I'll manage everything from here. Kenji, dude, you're the man. Yo, are you absolutely sure about this? I'm not gonna go easy just cause it's the second round, alright? No doubt about it. Go ahead and order away, my dudes. So, Hayami, how do you like this place? It's pretty awesome, huh? I think a classy lady like you would feel at home in a trendy restaurant like this.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, I guess. I think this restaurant is very nice.
I'm glad you're digging it. Funny thing, this place actually belongs to my older brother.
What? Seriously?
Whoa, Kenji, so your bro runs this place, huh? Yeah, isn't it great, Sato? Your company is fine, but this restaurant's taste is on another level, right? Huh? The food here is so much better than your chain restaurant, and the whole setup and feel of this place is just way cooler. Any issues with that? No, I have no issues with that, but I just see an Italian restaurant and a Salisbury steak joint as being in different leagues, so comparing them is a bit off. Sato, stop being stubborn. Why can't you just admit that Kenji is amazing?
What are you two talking about? Sato's right. This place and Days Salisbury Steaks are completely different, right? Girl, I agree 100%. This restaurant is great, but it's not the same league as the one serving Salisbury steaks. Exactly. Sato's Salisbury steak place is expanding because people love it and there's a demand for it. Comparing the two restaurants isn't a good idea, don't you think so?
Hayami. Besides Hayami, more voices came out in support of my restaurant all at once. When it comes to dining out with young kids, Salisbury steak chain restaurants are the top choice for parents compared to all other options. Bro, how can you still be so negative about chain restaurants at our age? Don't you have a more open-minded view of things? I don't get it. How can you guys talk so much trash about a restaurant that you've actually been to as well? What's wrong with you guys? Are you guys for real saying stuff like that? Who do you guys think you owe for getting to eat all this delicious Italian food? Yeah, that's right. Kenji was the one who recommended this place too. You guys always rely on Kenji to make the decisions, right?
Wait, what are you talking about? Kenji, you're the only one taking charge. So the rest of us just went with it, even though we weren't really into it. Yeah, totally.
Why are you guys still eating here if you're all whining? Besides, we have a bunch of customers. And guess what? Our restaurant was in a magazine. Keiji probably showed off the magazine about the restaurant, but no one seemed to care, and everyone was still giving him the cold stare. Hey, Kenji, why are you causing a fuss in my restaurant? Kenji, I remember you said something about a class reunion today, didn't you? Yeah, we had our class reunion, and we decided to go for round 2 here. So this is probably Kenji, the man who owns this Italian place and is Kenji's brother. Kenji, you won't believe this. Sato over here dissed the taste of this place. He's saying it's not worth the money. Sato?
No way. That's a lie. Sato didn't trash talk your restaurant like that. Exactly. Kenji was just trying to compete with Sato all the time. So we just called him out.
Hayami? Wait a second. Did you actually say Hayami?
Huh? Oh, yeah. My name is Nagisa Hayami.
What's the deal with Kenji's brother? Wait, are you Miss Nagisa Hayami? The nurse from Tokimeki Hospital?
Yes, that's me.
Oh my goodness, wow, I've been wanting to say thanks to you for so long.
You wanted to thank me?
Kenji then broke it down for us, so we could understand what had happened. Kenji was swamped with work when his wife was really sick, so he couldn't be there for her as much as he wished. And he mentioned that Nagisa Hayami was the one looking after his wife instead of him. I can't thank you enough for what you did for me and my wife back then. My wife is doing well because of you. I've been wanting to thank you for a while now, ever since she told me about you.
Please, there's no need to thank me so much. I'm just really glad to hear that your wife is doing well.
I'm so glad you ended up becoming a nurse.
Oh, it's nothing. I mean, I owe my nursing career to Sato here.
Huh? Sato? And I was confused by what she was saying. Hold up, are you telling me you're Mr. Sato from Days Salisbury Steaks? Huh? Oh, yes, that's me. I've been a huge fan of your Salisbury steak restaurant for a while now. Those steaks are hard to beat. What? I really look up to you. My restaurant specializes in Italian dishes, but I've always wanted to have a deep chat with you about meat. Well, I'm just here for the class reunion, so I can't really discuss that with you now. That's right, Kenji. What are you hoping to learn from Sato anyway? Hey Kenji, stop talking and have a beer or something, alright? I'm just over the moon to see Miss Hayami and Mr. Sato here. I'm literally trembling with joy. What's with all these overwhelming emotions? Overwhelming emotions? Well, what's up with the reaction, bro? Listen up, alright? My restaurant's food is top notch because of him, no doubt. Well, wait, what are you talking about? I thought you got to this point on your own. Well, yeah, if I were a genius, that's how I'd do it. But in reality, you start by learning from someone else with everything. Because of Mr. Sato, I decided to start making my own sauce, something I never really thought about doing before. It was a bit of a mess at first, but after a bunch of trial and error, I finally figured it out. Wow, Kenji, I can tell you've put in a lot of effort, huh? Nah, I know I'm not going good enough, but when I started serving dishes with my own sauce, our restaurant sales started going up. It feels like we're finally getting somewhere.
Oh, just wanted to mention that earlier, Kenji was saying things like, "Who do you guys think you owe for getting to eat all this delicious Italian food?"
Are you kidding me? He actually said that? Who does he think he is? Talking like that when only Mr. Sato can get away with it? Kenji, you better behave, or you know the consequences, right? Oh. Mr. Sato, I'm sorry about my brother's stupid comments that might have bothered you. Well, he sure got under my skin. Hey Kenji, make sure you say sorry to Mr. Sato. And Takuya, you need to apologize too. You both didn't have a clue about Mr. Sato and just said whatever you wanted, right? Oh. I'm really sorry for what I did. I'm really sorry too. Like that, Kenji got chewed out by his brother. So now, he's not included in any more year-end parties or drinking get-togethers. And apparently, our classmates back home are gossiping about him being a troublemaker who doesn't know good food. It's not surprising that everyone was saying that because everyone saw what went on at that restaurant that day. On the other hand, as for me and Hayami...
Hey, Sato. Do you remember when I mentioned I was looking after my little brother?
Oh yeah, you brought that up when we were in middle school, didn't you?
Yeah, I can't forget when you cheered me up by saying, when you're sick, having someone there is what matters most. So that's why I chose to be a nurse.
Hayami.
Can you start calling me Nagisa instead?
Nagisa?
And I'll just call you Keiichi from now on. You'll come back here again, right?
Yeah, I will. Nagisa and I became a couple a few years later and we got to be together all the time. Thanks for watching until the end.
Please subscribe to our channel.